Brick hammers. Where are they?
The brick hammers. No, just local.
No, they
took over.
They are an outcast clan.
No.
Outcast clan. They murdered the Anvil Brows for their house.
So walk into your old home and there'll be brick hammers there.
Well, you're easily find your old home. They took over. Bunch of outcast bastards. Hey.
Fucking race traitors.
If we need to put the pain to them, it's about time, I say.
He's shaking in anger. I'm gonna crush every single one of their skulls beneath my boot. And he slams the ground. He wanders off and starts beating up trees and just having a bit of a fit.
It's a brave dwarf, that one.
One's gone quite through a bit. Let's give him a space, I guess. Fucking don't want to get hit by that.
Agony looks at Barnabas. He's very angry.
All right, let's find out what's going on.
Thank you for the information, says Cog. He'll be fine. What is your situation? Why are you here? But Barnabas, these two dwarves about to tell us why they're here in the middle of nowhere.
Why are you blocking our car? He's speaking in Dwarven.
Learned man. I see. Looks at Cog like it doesn't know shit. Well, you see, Barnabas, my name is Thogram, and this is Brennos. Last night our cart came upon, we had an accident here and it rolled over and goblins took out us.
That is fascinating. I have a question for you. As you seem to have upset my you for a second, because you didn't hear the dwarf conversation, Golem, and usually when he gets upset, he takes heads off. However, he's gone and punched trees, which admittedly is a bit more...
Are you saying he's your golem?
Are you saying that dwarf is your property? Is that what you're claiming, human?
Sense motive.
This is a very loaded question.
Barnabas, they're aware of what he is, what the situation is for him.
Hey,
oh, fuck, yeah, all right.
Bluff of -1. Is he your dwarf? Is he that your golem?
Yeah, both of them like shoulder to shoulder, like.
What's your names?
I just introduced myself not 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I
Brennos.
wasn't paying attention because...
Brennos. They call me the bearded.
Oh, they call you the bearded, do they?
Aye.
As opposed to all your clean-shaven kin.
Some of them do have a wayward path. He's looking at Thorgrim's like neatly trimmed, short, stubby, friggin' city beard.
Get in the way of the cannons.
All right,
Obviously, the cannons are the fucking problem.
You're the problem.
Pick up an axe like a real dwarf.
You're behind a few hundred years. Come on.
Rather be behind and on the right trail.
All right. Well, what did you do to upset my dwarf then?
He asked about the anvil brows.
Oh, actually, knowledge, local, Elsier Vale. What do I know about these guys? As I'm guessing their name level, unless you guys really got screwed.
Yeah, you heard him mention cannons, and then you're looking at a jumble of like holy symbols on Brennos, like he worships all the dwarven gods. Give me a knowledge, local Elsier Vale for Thogram first, and then for
30 and 30.
30 and 30. What fight or battle, or what did you guys slay, like, that people would know about? Like, the two of you have probably fought together before, and you travel together. So what have you done? What are the great ninth level deeds of Brennos and Thogram?
We laid siege to a stone giant tribe.
Yeah, I was about to say giants. Like, oh, giants, yeah. Giants sounds good. Tough.
Okay.
Cannons and their men.
There's this, you know this story that these two dwarves stood against a small tribe of stone giants, and that this wizard can conjure cannons with his magic.
You're the cannon conjuring wizard.
Aye. Did me.
And then for Brennos, you got a 30. You know that Brennos is the local defender of the Morden salmon. Like
And you're the Morden salmon fella, right? Wash them all.
To the fucking you.
Yeah, I heard of you lot. Fought against a bunch of stone giants, didn't you?
Aye.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, well, your reputation precedes you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know who the fuck you are. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Here.
Professor Barnabus Darby. Now,
Blind face.
why the fuck are you blocking the road? Oh, heroes of dwarven kind.
Good fucking question.
Is it because the shelter I built is like in the middle of the road?
We didn't move our dead cow.
Oh.
We have a problem.
Cow looks like it's one of them, yeah.
Main part of the problem is goblins stole something that we're trying to deliver.
Something quite important.
You got waylaid by goblins.
You remember the weather last night?
The
Doesn't
sound
really,
of teeth
You
grating.
got waylaid by wet goblins.
doesn't really help with the powder, does it?
The dragon.
You're a wizard. It was my understanding you was a wizard.
Yes. One of them was using some sort of magic and flipped. Oh, actually, hold on. Marty, can I know what he used with Knowledge Arcana? Because I didn't get to roll.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty embarrassing, the story. Goblins can't tag us. Goblins.
I know what I'm doing. All right, here we go. 36.
Yeah, Agony had climbed out of the coach when shortly after Barnabas got out, and he's sitting on top of the coach, just listening to the conversation from afar.
Barnabas has switched to common.
Yep.
Sensing Amadeus's growing frustration with the fact he can't understand what's being said. So Amadeus does step back as tensions lower.
Yep. Slake is now just listening to what's going on, but he's removed himself from the direct conversation.
So
and then 36,
somehow...
you suspect that it's either some sort of sorcerer with telekinesis, although that's not quite adding up, and you suspect a kineticist.
I believe there's some sort of kineticist.
Additionally, there should be like a dead troll and like half a dozen dead goblins in the street. Like, there's just in terms of layout. So
yeah, I guess so.
Very valuable parts that we were taking.
No.
Very heavy. And the only thing that was able to do that sort of magic would be a kineticist. Some sorcerer kineticist. I'm not sure exactly. Couldn't really see.
And it was 4 dead goblins.
Did I only get 4?
Yep.
Oh.
They all kept running away like little cowards.
No, you got waylaid by goblins and a troll and a kineticist. And he took away your cargo.
The cart. The entire thing. Flung into the forest.
Found the fucking car. He took the
It's
cargo.
It's about 1 kilometer that way.
Bloody fucking mold thing.
2 parts of mold.
Oh, that kind of mold. All right. The fuck you want us to do about it?
I could really use your help. And he looks at Brennos. He gives him a nod. We would be willing to help your friend. What? The journey he's on. The clan that took over his. They need a right stomping.
It is a reckoning will come to the Brickhammers. The dwarves do handle things on their own. In the Protectorate, there is dwarven law. Like the dwarves fall under dwarven law, and like this is like an internal clan concern. The reason why they just haven't been dealt with right now,
no one to bring it up.
There's no anvil brows. There's an anvil brow now. We can go back to the bricks.
When some dwarves were sent to go bring justice to the Brickhammers, the Brickhammers had unknown magic that they wielded against those dwarves, and those dwarves disappeared. Like, they were able to defend themselves quite cagily and cannily. They are ostracized from all the dwarvish concerns, and Delve is a small town, like it's a small village out in the hinterlands a little bit, but dwarvish justice is coming to them. Maybe this group could do that.
We'll help oversee your friend's vengeance. Whether or not you are involved doesn't really fucking matter.
That's up to him. That's very kind of you, but all due respect, wasn't it for me getting you your molds back? Is there a reward? He sounds.
Brennos is like, I'm basically doing this for fucking food at this point. He doesn't know if there's a reward involved.
Dwarves like axes and heavy metals, right? Heavy armor.
Lots of metal is good. Yes, I love lots of metal.
And there's a whole clan of them that need killing.
That's true.
All right, that's fine, but there's a dwarven justice system we can go through where we can get.
It's not going to happen.
The dwarvish justice system needs a hammer strong enough to break their hold.
Yeah, you know what? Slyke has got all the friends he needs right now. You tell me why you need us as friends. We know that, but why should we?
Because he should be with his own fucking kind.
Oh, his own kind. Yeah, he fucking is. He points at Cog.
I guess that's true. That's right. Ain't that right, Slyke? Dink.
What do you need help doing?
We need to find out where those goblins, where the lair is, and retrieve those 2 mold parts. That's it.
You got beat up by goblins?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking sad state it is, eh? Moving here, getting waylaid by fucking goblins. You fucking fool.
Yeah. We'll go beat up a couple of goblins for them.
Fuck's sake. I swear to you, this is bullshit.
Fucking sad.
This is your fucking fault, you know. If we didn't have to do this stupid shit with the God's damned mold out here in the woods, the mud, the shite, we wouldn't have found him, I suppose. Gods work in mysterious ways.
Well, I guess they do then, right?
Which way the goblins go?
Looks at Brennos.
That way.
Goblin Slayer.
We'll take them back to the we're gonna just go. Here was our card.
Yeah.
Take them into the woods. Here's where it landed.
What the?
Impart upon them the idea of a goblin stole your thingy.
Yeah, you see this cart like was picked up by some giant or god and flung
Barnabas just like, let's leave our cart behind.
and flung into the wilderness. Yeah. All right. So you go and check out their cart. They're not making fun of you anymore.
No.
Agony stayed behind to guard Sunny.
And you'll note there's no fucking tracks on the way.
Right.
All right. We're just having a bit of fun.
So, this is where the cart was, and we don't know where the lairs.
All right. Here's how it's gonna go. It's gonna be 5 or 4 or 5.
That's fine.
What are you missing again?
There are 2 molds. Thogram will draw an outline in the
Mo
in the ground.
for metal. What are they?
They're molds for a cannon shot. It's about this big, and there's 2 of them. The
Fuck,
2
is that big?
Yes,
That is a really big mold.
they weigh about 600 or 700 pounds each.
Slake shrugs.
Well, it's a problem to some of us now.
If you spent more time swinging an axe and less time doodling.
Blah 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 blah.
Nothing wrong with doodling, as long as it leads to something interesting.
Yeah, you leave the doodling to the gnomes and the humans.
That's right. He's looking at Brennos. he's not sure for a second.
Wait a second. Are you making fun of me?
Yeah.
So
He agrees with me? This can't be right.
Human doodling's the reason humans are in charge.
All right, so this reeks of wizardry.
I heard spell casting in the rain. I saw, sensed. I noticed some sort of nonsense in the rain. It was
yes, it was a small. Obviously, it was a goblin, but it was invisible, flying, and it was some sort of, like I said, sorcerer kineticist, something along those lines.
Yeah, all right. So,
If we think they followed the path back, we can try and pick up the trail of the wee ones that ran away.
you sure your little blue bastard went off to war, right? Not you.
Who you?
It's Slayton. The rest of them.
Yeah, Dugan's gone.
All right.
I don't want to fight Dugan.
But we are.
It's not Dugan though. It's just very simple.
I know.
It's Gubin.
All right, so how are we gonna find them? If they're goblins, they got to have left tracks somewhere.
Oh,
Hey.
let's have a look. See at the goblins. Barnabas will go over and look at the goblins' corpses. Do they have any?
Well, they took wheels here, so there should be tracks here. Also rained all night.
Nope.
Nope,
Something violently removed the wheels.
What a D-bag. They're probably some 500 feet in a random direction.
So goblins that were dead. Did they have any like common tribal?
Yeah.
insignia?
You go back after looking and failing to find any tracks at the wagon, and you go back to have a look at the goblins. Barnabas, you do see that they do have like markings, and you have knowledge local Elsyr Vale.
Well, he just as a bard has knowledge everything. So
Okay. You think
I
that
check.
this goblin tribe is there's a tribe of goblinoids called the Cragmaw.
This looks like the Cragmaw. Yeah, are in this territory. Are they nomadic or?
Nope. These are the Cragma are a multi-racial goblinoid tribe in this region, and you're pretty sure it's goblins and bugbears.
There were no bugbears in the attack.
No, no, not last night. There was a troll, and well, what was it? It's another creature, but it was,
Hippogriff.
yeah, the hippogriff. That's right. But it wasn't part of.
Griffin, flying chicken lion.
I'm familiar, yeah. I've got no idea where they're.
No,
Where they
so goblins in this area do exist, but they tend to live in old ruins or caves, or like they try to stay out of sight. But they have grown. You've heard rumors that they've grown in numbers in recent decades.
Okay, knowledge geography for caves and ruins nearby.
Oh yeah, just like last time, the Elsier Vale
everywhere.
is full of
Lots.
castles and
Yeah, but
manors.
within a few miles of where we are.
Sure.
Okay, 30.
Does anybody have create treasure map?
You know what? I'm taking my 20 today. 40.
40?
Never mind.
Okay. This is not the first time that goblins have acted like bandits along the road.
Won't be the last.
And the problem that was described in a report that you read was that there was a little goblin-hole that was at the headwaters of a stream, and men couldn't fit in. Like, it was too cramped. You're pretty sure you're pretty sure they'd seen the vicinity of like this area. Like you don't know exactly where, but you know somewhere around here. If you follow a stream, you might end up at a goblin hole.
Second, I might have an idea. Hey, Sandy, you got that map?
Huh?
The map of the
Uh-oh.
area, LCV.
Is it going well? so you'll pull out the map.
Oh, by goblins, I think that's pride's a bit sore right now.
Yeah, I think this road travels south of the river. So you're looking for it's like one of the feeder streams of the hundreds of little streams that would go into this river. So you're probably going to want to search for the goblin hole on the north side of the north side of the road.
The direction they threw the friggin' wagon.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we looking for on the map, geographer?
Looking for a stream headwaters up north of here.
Dugan, you should keep a lookout.
Yeah, he's been doing an excellent job so far.
They haven't been waylaid or anything.
So, any idea?
North. North. That's the best we can do.
Mistra? Who wants num nums? Who wants num nums?
Right, so you're feeding Mister some of the cow that had been.
That's fucking gross.
All right, are you taking your iron coach off road?
If Sonny thinks he can handle it, but we won't take it too close to the goblin hole. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, with Mr. Chuck's wagons for fun. Whee!
Now, if you say these molds are as big as you say they are, they're not going to be able to fit them in the goblin hole itself that I read about.
Not unless they found a way to shrink them.
Are they magical by any chance? Thogram?
Yeah, they were magical.
Yep.
Well, and they won't be able to shrink them unless they got a very powerful magic.
Shrinking magical items not very easy. There have to be other tricks around it.
Alright. Well, so we're going to find a stream, follow the stream. At the head of the stream, I'll try to sense the things. I'll ask the gods, and if they're there, we'll take them back.
Okay, are you getting in the wagon with them? Are you bringing your oxen?
We're going to basically tie the ox to the back of the wagon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our walking buffet. So if there's enough, I think Thogram is definitely going in the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you clean, Thogram?
Do I have prestidigitate?
You don't have to prestidigitate, then you're real dirty because we've been in the mud.
We've been in the mud. No.
Do you have it or?
No, I can't cast any.
Barnabus stops you at the door. Hang on, you fucking filthy. Don't.
I really appreciate that.
Prestidigitates you. Next.
And the bottom of my boots as well. It's quite yes. Thank you. Much better.
Brennos.
You could
Right.
grab onto the back and.
I think he's gonna hop on the back.
Okay.
Which is he's got a 40-foot move speed, so.
Yeah, it looks like there's a place to stand,
Oh, travel
on the
domain,
back.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so he's basically on the back there.
Yeah. Okay.
We go.
Agony is going to ride on top of the wagon.
Okay.
Just to keep a lookout. He does look at Brennos and all the holy symbols. Do you have enough of them?
No. He's got 20.
20 holy symbols?
19. He's got,
Okay.
he's got,
Yeah.
he really likes head seath, so he's in there 2 times.
Agony just grins at that, but
So he's like looking to the master geographer. Do we have new friends?
Yeah, Thogram and Brennos. Get this, the bearded. A fucking dwarf name, the bearded, as if that's required. Might as well call me Barnabus the Skinned. Nonetheless, they will be joining us for a time. We're going to be heading north up the road, follow the stream. If we come out to head of streams, stop, let us know. We got to look for tracks.
All right. Okay, and he's going to make her go. And that circlet of persuasion actually helps with persuading the horses to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey.
So, Thogram, you still working out of blah, blah, blah?
Spends a lot of time in Denovar.
Still working out of Denovar?
Somewhat, yes. Helping with some of the crafting for these cannons that they're building.
Good. Sounds like good pay. Well, Imperium, I'm assuming.
Indirectly, I'm working with the dwarves, but the Imperium is the one that is fronting the builds. Yeah.
Always is.
Yeah. It looks. Do you have a holy symbol of the Undying God? The 5-faced god?
No.
So the wizard that you work with in Denovar, his name is Aragathos. He's a local spellcaster of renown that is paid a small fortune to help defend Denovar. He's probably a person you train with, Thogram. Like you've received tutelage under Aragathos. You know that Aragathos can cast 7th circle spells.
Ooh.
And it's Aragathos and his wizards that built these molds, and they're being shipped to the Lords of Overlook.
Okay. Have you heard of Erigathos?
I'm assuming I have. Peppered.
Yeah, he's obsessed with the defense of Denovar.
Yeah, he's fond of Denovar. You looking for his job?
Well, no, I work under him, and he's taught me quite a bit. I was delivering the crafted items that he put together. Him and his team of wizards.
I see.
It took quite some time, but well, they're missing. We can't really have that now, can we?
No, it's not like the goblins are gonna fucking figure it out now, is it?
Somehow Erigathos is a dual specialist of evocation and abjuration.
Of boom and protection.
Has he explained to you how he manages to dual specialize?
No. I've taken to the learning of cannons. More interesting.
It says you.
There's nothing like their boom, really.
Wait, you're a fucking wizard? Is this like sitting right beside you?
I know how to cast spells, yes. They help when I'm blowing things up.
He shifts over away from you, like you're just...
He pulls out like a little toy cannon. But these little suckers put quite a punch in any castle. Puts it back in his pocket.
I thought I was gonna like you.
It's not. It's too early to hate in the day.
What this like?
Well, I'll grow on you. Like rust on metal. Well, never mind. That was poor taste of choice.
He's now staring at Thogram.
Right, so, stop raining.
No, you little dwarf.
You see a stream. You're riding along in the wilderness. It's a bumpy ride, and you can see this little tiny like hunt trail next to a stream, and garbage all over the place, like the detritus of past meals, broken bits of boxes and furniture, and
there is signs of the destruction of civilization.
You see one of your cartwheels.
These fucking bastards.
Kung, 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 from the, begging from the back.
Yep.
All right, let's get the start to
We're
it.
at the spot. We're at the fucking spot.
All right. Once you stop the wagons, you can hear clearly that there is a commotion that sounds like a bunch of dogs fighting each other or growling.
Yeah, there's spells starting to come off.
And they're just on the other side of this this clearing.
Brennos is taking a look.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you see. There's another of your wagon wheels, and there are a bunch of goblin dogs that look like they're chewing on the wagon wheel like it's a fun toy. And they're hopping over each other and growling and snarling at each other, and they're chewing apart a wagon wheel. Goblin dogs are medium-sized, kind of hairless. You've tangled with these things before because you're 9th level, and there's goblins in the area. These things make you real itchy. Give me a D2. 1 is Thogram. 2 is Brennos.
Please be Brennos.
Two.
Okay, we got Thogram. Yeah, so a goblin dog once tried to run away with Thogram's spellbook, and you remember Thogram's own spellbook gave him rashes for about a week after the goblin dog drooled on it.
You really need to see a doctor.
You don't see any goblins, but it just looks like by the amount of trash that's around here that the goblins don't seem to care about their own environment.
Brennos is going to cast a locate object.
Okay.
Try to locate one of the molds.
Okay, and that pulses out how far?
Be 800 and something feet, 850 feet.
Do you get a direction? It's just a
Yeah, it
direction.
goes like that away.
Okay, so you sense one of the molds in that direction.
That's right. That way?
Yep.
Out this way.
I'm starting to cast some spells. What about you guys?
Oh, it's really dirty up here. Is this where we're stopping the cart?
Yeah, leave it here. I don't want it getting tossed like that other one.
Should we... Mistra... protect the cart and the horses and the cow. All right? No, no, no. The other cow is for eating. This one is for saving.
She's just running around.
Thank you, Mistra. Dee Dee, look after Mistra.
She ends up kind of facing this direction where she can hear all the dogs.
How far is it?
No. That fucking way.
Spell go.
800 feet or so is what the gods tell me.
Fair enough. That's all I needed to hear. Okay.
Put up a shield spell. Just 800 feet is close enough.
Yeah, I think Agony's putting up, you said spellcasting goblin, huh?
See invis. If you have any scene visibilities, I suggest you use them.
That's well,
Source.
yes.
Okay, you do notice, Thogram, that Agony, the Dragon Man, he hasn't said much to you guys yet, cast a Mage Armor, See Invis, Shield, and Long Arm.
Nice. These guys are quite skilled.
See invisibility, heroism, and magic circle against evil is going on Brennos.
Okay.
Uh,
Does Amadeus need Mage Armor, Mark? Or does he wear armor? I forget.
He has bracers of armor. I think they're only +2, but he doesn't look like he's too concerned when the threat is goblins.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's one of those things where, yeah, he's not gonna over prepare. Just like,
do you want me to keen your axe? He asks Slake.
no, Mr. Slike here.
Do you want a broken nose?
Mr. Slike is fervently against the use of magic.
Shoot yourself. He casts keen on his own axe.
Yeah, you're a bunch of spell cripples is what you are.
All right. I see where this is going.
Okay, some random goblin looks like he's walking down the road.
He's just like Bob. The goblin.
He stops, he drops his basket.
Kill him before I do.
Alright, so you surprise the goblin. What are you doing to the surprised goblin? He's like drops his basket, he's about to throw his arms up and yell. What are you doing? You've got
Amadeus will snatch him.
Okay, so you got a surprise round. Can you reach him in
I can
2 actions?
I can reach him in 1 action,
Okay.
and then the other action he'll
Fuck up his day.
hit him with a tongue, non-lethally.
All right, so when you wander around that copse of trees, you can see that the waters of this brook are coming out of like a low hill, like a rock formation,
Okay.
and the trail leads right up to the cave. That there might be a very, very like small ledge that you could walk along the side of the water. The goblins seem to come from somewhere over here. Okay, so you wander up to the goblin, and what are you doing to him?
I hit him with my tongue, non-lethally.
Okay. Brennos has a good view of this, and I think Thogram, you both see Amadeus's tongue, like something comes out of his mouth like a lamprey and latches onto the goblin.
At 20. He's not going to confirm the crit.
Okay.
Things to that one as well, yeah.
That's interesting.
Free grapple check from the grab.
Yep.
Plus 30. So 46. I'm assuming that gets the goblin.
Yeah.
So he just like grabs him. Mine.
Brains, goblin brains.
All right. So the goblin is grabbed. You do damage to it, or are you just grabbing him?
He's just gonna grab him.
Okay. So the goblin is in your grasp. I think everyone else is not really.
Well, at that point, it's like,
Yep.
that problem is.
I guess. Yeah. So you could move, I guess, with your surprise round.
Well, it was my move to get there. Then...
Yeah. I mean, everyone else.
Oh, everyone else can move. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to move anybody who doesn't want to be moved. So.
Brennos is going to move with Slake.
Yeah.
You saw what I did there, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The spellcasters all stick around.
Podcasters all just came around Eamon. Hey, Eamon, how you doing? Hey, you feeling good there, buddy? Do you need any spells?
Cog, are you moving up?
Yeah. Right. Cog, what are you fucking doing? Spontaneous, yeah? Oh, yeah. Mutagen, bark skin. Yeah, all that looks good. He started drinking a whole lot of potions. Yeah, just looking. I was looking at all of Thogram stuff. I completely forgot about Cog. All right, let's see.
All right, so this goblin is making noise, Amadeus. Let me add to an initiative sheet. There's no troll, but there are goblin dogs.
I think our metal friend will take care of goblin dogs because I don't think he itches. Although the prank later will be like, I goblin dogged your jockstrap.
That's horrible.
I'll be right back. I can't wait. I gotta go to the washer.
Yep.
I'm actually going to go as well as the pee-pee time. Pee-pee time.
The encounter that just screwed up the dwarves. You were like hoping for a hero's entrance to the campaign. You're like, dog, damn it. Nope. I just wanted you a little bit off balance so that you, so that you want,
Yeah, we could use them.
you wanted help, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. Why are we traveling in this fucking rain again?
Yeah, I like Thogram's voice.
I'm trying my best. In between now, I'm going to watch some more Sean Connery.
It's very, very Sean Connery. Yeah. Fucking bards, eh? In their
Awesome.
tell me everything.
Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka.
All right, this little goblin tries to wiggle out of Amadeus's grasp. It rolls valiantly. It's kicking. It rolls a 19. It doesn't get out of Amadeus's grasp.
Welcome to Amadeus Grasp.
You can do this for each of it. Like it has 3 actions it could do with this, right? It could attempt 3 times to get out of grapple in a round.
Yeah, it can attempt 3 times with rolling for 20s.
Yeah. So it does not escape. The rest of the goblins don't know what's going on, and then it would be Barnabas's turn. I'm just going to put Barnabas at the end of the initiative. All right, what is Thogram doing?
Thogram's going to. We still don't know where we're going. Oh yeah, he's just walking up. Oh, he'll cast fly on himself. I haven't put that up yet. Oop, fly.
Sunny?
Stay low to the ground.
This entrance here at the end of the stream?
What's that?
Do we see this stream entrance?
Yep.
Okay. And how narrow does it look?
That initial part looks very narrow. There's water rushing right beside it. You might be able to walk into the water to get in, but this is a squeeze for a small creature right here.
Interesting. We're going to turn into a tiny bat. My favorite tiny bat. Just going to fly over to a tree.
Okay, Goblin Dogs. They drop their new toy and start growling and running over now that they see their intruders.
What is the red? Is that the elevation line?
No, the red is a little trail.
Oh, perfect.
Little trail that the goblin was walking down. These things are fast. They move at 50.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, they're all snarling and they're going to start biting Amadeus.
You know what? It's hard to be here, but the comment is Amadeus deserves to be itchy. Grumpadeus.
The Goblin Dogs are probably not going to hit Amadeus.
So the comment I made about Amadeus getting surrounded by Goblin Dogs, Adam thinks Amadeus deserves to be itchy.
All right, Amadeus. A bunch of Goblin Dogs dropped their toy and went running around you as you've got this screeching goblin in your grasp, and AC 22 is the best that they hit.
Oh no, not even close.
Okay, so you're holding on to the goblin. You got the goblin up in the air, and a bunch of Goblin Dogs hopping over each other trying to bite at you.
Okay.
Brennos.
Brennos is going to. Seems like we're fighting. Gonna start up a judgment of destruction and justice.
Okay.
And we're gonna walk up and walk in front of Thogram and whack at the Goblin Dog. All right. So that should be a 7, and so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. All right. 1d20 plus 20. AC 22.
Yeah, these things are unarmored and don't have much. Their hides are not very thick.
So it's a strength of 24, which is 7, which becomes 10 plus 3 plus 9 plus 5.
What's your bonus to hit, or what's your bonus to damage?
I do 36 damage. I do my bonus to damage is plus 27.
Okay, so you smote a goblin dog from this world.
And I missed a +2 to hit. It'll take me a while to get the kinks out.
Yep. Slate comes charging up, and he also, I think if he doesn't roll a 1, smotes a goblin dog. And then he continues to move. Filthy vermin! Agony also moves up, and with long arms he can threaten a lot of them. And he smotes 2 goblin dogs.
Oh, hell, almighty noodles. The noodly arms of the dragon.
Slate, yes. Slate shoots him a look like he was going to kill the ones over there, but Agony got to him first. Mistra's curious. She comes and looks at what's going on, and then goes back to the wagons. Eamon Woe marches forward and stab a goblin dog. It's just like you're dispatching these things. Basically, if you hit and you do more than 13 damage.
Is there AC?
13.
Okay, so don't roll a 1. Kills it.
Okay. He wanders over with his trident and sticks a goblin dog, and it falls down to the ground, leaving one last goblin dog that's looking stupidly at all of you. Amadeus, what are you doing with this goblin?
He will maintain the grapple.
Okay.
And does, and then he's going to kick the dog. And does, and kills it.
Okay.
Stomps on its head.
And you're maintaining the grapple with the goblin. Okay.
Yep.
Cog?
At least you could have left something for me. Sorry, could have left something for me. He's going to hop around here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna move up. He's gonna come around to here. There.
All right, so you see some garbage and filth from the goblin dogs. They nod on trees, and their little dandruffy skin is everywhere.
Yeah, I'm readying an attack if something comes at me. I still have another action.
And you could see into this hole a little bit, and it does open up once you're inside. And the stream of trash there's all sorts of junk in this stream. Cog, what's your perception check?
Cog's perception is up to 18.
Okay, there's something like a block that's right here. It's a bit shiny.
Hey, guys, there's something over there. Shiny.
All right, we're out of combat. What are you doing with this
Good
goblin?
judgment used. Yes.
All right.
And then you just basically close the goblin's mouth for it, and you've got it in your hands. Are you keeping the goblin alive, or are you...
He's bringing it over to the group.
Okay.
You want to question it?
No.
Not really.
Oh, hang on. Make sure I speak goblin before I start anything. Dude.
This is going to, following the spell that he's got going to
Yep.
find the thing.
The direction is that way.
We're following the spell.
Hey, how many shamans and warriors have you got in there?
Hi.
Tell me now, or he's gonna pull your skin off.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yemix is chieftain here. Yemix.
Yeah, Which one? What does he do? Is he the wizard?
Yeah, great and powerful goblin. We'll smash
Yeah.
your villages.
Yeah, he throws things about with his brain.
Yes.
Okay, I see, and I see it. Then that's the only wizard.
Yes. We've got visitor.
And who's this visitor?
Clarg.
What the fuck is a clog?
Bugbear.
Okay, there we go. And is Clog very scary?
Yes. Clark very scary, but Emic's not scared of Clark.
All right. Just get him.
Are you here to pay ransom?
For who?
For old man.
Who's the old man?
Old Whitey.
Oh, there's an old guy in there. Let's find out what he's worth. Apparently, there's a ransom. So, you know,
he looks like that. Just to be clear, white hair, white beard. Yeah.
Yeah, we already got an old man, but
Thogram's flying above and is moving in.
Okay. Brennos and Thogram, you can see one of your molds is just lying in this little clearing.
Perfect.
If it's covered in mud, but other than that, it looks okay.
Okay. Well, we're looking at a hole that's a little bit too hard to get through.
Yep. You can hear goblins in the hole, like you could hear.
Okay. Well, Brennos is going to move up to the hole where it's that terrible squeeze. So you'd have to climb down.
Yeah, the brisk moving stream. You'd have to kind of get into the stream to get in. It would probably only go up to your waist. Like, it's not impossible to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a bunch of, like, painted or blood or maybe mud goblin hands. Like, it looks like goblin art. Like, they kind of took handprints and put their handprints all around the entrance. It's about at goblin height.
Okay.
You do see one yellow hand that's higher up. Definitely goblin in size, but it's their version of art, or maybe they're marking how many there are here.
So I've got an adamantine axe.
Yep.
And there's a hunk of wall there. And I'm a dwarf, so mining is kind of in dwarvish blood.
Given some time, you could definitely open that entrance up a little bit. You standing there and the goblin squawking, let's just see if any goblins walk by and see a big bearded dwarf standing at their goblin hole. So let's see. You're unlucky on 3. 3.
You, dwarf, what are you doing here?
You can see there's a little crisscrossing bridge. Like the goblin hole might have different elevations, and there's a goblin.
Okay.
Hey, there's dwarf at entrance.
Brennos will cast a fly spell.
Yeah, Cog's like, the hell is he doing?
Dwarf.
You hear a in common a voice echoing through there.
Do you want to pay ransom for old man?
Yeah, I want to pay the ransom for the old man.
You pay ransom.
The ransom for the old man.
You pay ransom now, or we send you old man's head.
I'm coming in to pay the ransom.
No, stay out there.
Oh yeah, coming in to pay the ransom.
Or do you want to pay ransom for your strange metal block?
Oh, I've already got a strange metal block.
The other half.
If a round has gone by, I'm casting a divine favor and
Okay.
Then I'm gonna.
Where are we hearing the voice from?
Deeper within the cave. Cog and Brennos think that it's coming from around this corner.
Is nobody else is moving up?
It's one of those.
I think Barnabus is talking with a goblin, and Agony is guarding Sunny, but Sunny flew off, so these two are there.
Sunny's in the tree. Brandon's is gonna go in. His problem was he didn't know where to go.
Cog's looking at him like 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Brandon's will nod to that. Yeah,
Okay, so you fly in, and you realize the problem with this chamber is that, well, it's covered in goblin garbage, but there's a really, really slender crack. Maybe goblins could slip through this way, and you can hear goblins on the other side, but you don't see them. Do you have see invisibility up?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, actually, you do see the goblin. It's the top knotted goblin that is standing on the other side of this crack, kind of talking to you.
Just try to take a hole. Get back my stuff.
No!
All right.
We told you to stay outside.
Well.
Careful, dwarf, or we kill the old man. He's very important.
Can I take a move action?
Sure. Yeah, you moved in.
Beside him.
You
I'm going to
continue moving.
Move action to teleport beside him.
Oh. Boom. Okay, so you're basically inside this cramped chamber where there are goblins entertaining a guest.
Could Cog have come with him? Because I was trying to go in with him, right? Like 1, 2, 3, like.
Yeah.
Just wondering, with the teleport, could he have thrown me out? There's no room.
So the thing is, if I take you, I don't think I have enough to teleport out again.
Oh, you're using your hop. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think he would. He you look skinny.
Okay. Medium-sized creatures in this hall, like you have to duck. So we're gonna say that you're squeezing. Okay. So you're -4 to hit, -4 to AC while you're in the goblin hold. Clark also has that penalty. He looks like he was like kind of sitting cross-legged and actually talking to the goblins. You do see a man, stark white hair. That man's not doing well. He's got some pussy wounds and looks like he's been in here for some time.
Okay. Do I have any other actions, or is this
so you
like surprise or something?
so you moved, and I guess I think you surprise. Yeah, I think it's just initiative. They knew you were here. I'll re-roll initiative. And then sort. Look at that initiative modifier. Brennos? Seriously?
Yeah, I go now. Now I go.
Okay, Brennos.
All right. Well, multiple attacks are probably not the right way to do things in here because of the whole crap nature. So we're going to judge. We're using another judgment for destruction and justice.
Wait, what?
That last one was a very short judgment. I judge the dogs. And then I'm going to not like goblinoids. Bane goblinoid. And then I'm going to rage and whack this goblin.
The spellcasting one?
Yeah, the spellcasting one.
Damn it.
Marty, Thogram goes earlier than that. Can you check the initiative? Because it wasn't right.
Okay. Mark, what's Yemix's AC?
Flat-footed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hang on.
As Brennos is
Ha!
surprising a room full of goblins that didn't want to be in melee with Brennos.
Gimmicks, ace, flat-footed AC. Oh, he's a high dex
Probably
guy.
with a mage armor up, like that could have gone up at the beginning of the day.
No, he wears armor.
Okay.
So 18.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's got no shield spell.
No, well, I'll say he put up a shield spell. That's fine.
All right, so the shield spell will bring him up to 22.
22.
Okay. All right. Okay. AC 28.
Hits.
Minus 4. Then owies. Plus 35. 1d10 plus 46 plus 35 damage. 51 damage.
Well, that's not. You actually subtract 9 initially, because he has a sort of a force barrier that acts as temporary hit points equal to his level, which is 9.
Okay.
Okay, because I bypass all the DRs.
There's no DR.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ah! And is he bloodied? With
So
43,
that would leave him with 42 damage.
damage.
He's not bloodied yet,
Okay.
but very close.
Okay, he needs to make a. I'm gonna make a intimidate check against him.
Sure.
So plus 28, plus 30. 38 on the intimidate.
Okay.
Which
10 plus hit dice plus wisdom mod.
38. Yeah. Well, that. Yeah.
So,
Sorry. I'm just checking his will save because that's definitely.
Oh yeah, and then he's definitely, and then he has to make a will save against the frightening.
25.
Okay, yeah, he's not frightened. He's just shaken for probably 4 or 5 rounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Go away!
Ah!
All right. Is that Brennos' turn?
That is Brennos' turn.
Goblins. That startled them. This one comes running over to say hello to Cog. These are just...
There's a 15-foot reach that I've got.
Yeah, it runs around the corner, so there was cover all the way up until that square.
Sure.
And it attacks you for AC 17.
Get out of here!
Go away, you!
Here's some information for you. You're all gonna die.
All of these goblins are running out of the room where the bad dwarf went. They're not sticking around. This one incurs an AOO as he's leaving.
I don't take it.
Okay.
Because, hey, Yemek, how you doing? Boyo.
Slake wanders up and sees how tight everything is. Fuck! Aim and woe, Barnabas. I think aim and woe stabs
Mark, you're muted.
the goblin
Sure. Yeah.
and then moves up.
Yep. That sounds good.
Barnabas.
Oh, and Barnabas is gonna cast fly on himself and. Ooh, damn it, Barnabas move. What the fuck? Thank you.
Mistra looking. Cog.
Cog's gonna, attack the guy in front of him.
Okay, little goblin defending his home.
I hope.
Yeah.
That's my home.
I will flurry and move. Yep, that's enough.
You do more than 10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you kill a goblin, dump his
Kill
body
him.
into the stream.
I move around. I'll take the AOs. That's 15 feet.
Okay, you see like steps cut into that corner, and do you have any dark vision?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go back here because diagonals cost. I'm taking the AO so you can go for it. And this is a squeeze right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, everywhere you're squeezing.
Oh, this entire path is squeezing?
Yeah, it's a goblin hole.
Oh, shit. All right, so
Now
10.
you know the hole.
So this is 20.
Men chased goblins here
And you
before I
died.
went. Fuck that.
You did not hear it.
They're
That's
staying in their hole.
50.
Don't get paid enough to fight on my hands and knees.
Right. So a goblin does try to attack you, but you're too you're too dexterous.
Yeah. So my movement with this is oh yeah, 65. So I can move 30 of those 50, so another 5 feet. And I see a goblin, and I'm gonna punch him in the head. Wait, I flurried. Yeah, I can attack one more time.
Flurried move and attacked. Yeah.
20.
Hits. How much damage do you do?
Bonus?
Bonus.
Plus 17 or something like
Okay.
that.
So you kill a goblin, kind of striking it and snapping its neck. Clarg.
Hey, buddy.
He
How you
might
doing, buddy?
he might actually be able to attack you and hit. Let me see.
Yeah, 10.
I don't like you, buddy.
Yeah, Clarg pulls out a long sword and stands up and points the longsword at the old man. Stop! Thogram. Basically, he stood up. Yeah, he's got a ready to attack against the old man.
I don't know who that man is.
Let's see if you do. Give me a second. Give me an int check.
Sure. I am currently raging, but I did see him. Like I raged on the other side, so I would have seen him before I raged.
Yep.
I have heroism, so 1d20 plus 2. 7.
Okay. Yeah, he's too dirty, and he doesn't. It looks like he's been stripped of all of his
I'm
armor
not an
and
evil
weapons.
man. I will try to save him if I can.
Yep.
But
Jump, touch, and jump.
So Thogram.
Thogram's just gonna fly in there.
Careful. It's a tight fit.
He's gonna stand. Can I see down there? Can I draw a line from here down this hallway? I can't see that goblin, right? I can't see this thing.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna stand there and pull my rifle out.
Okay. Slake's just looking at you. Sunny.
oh my, squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay. I'm checking his fly speed. It's pretty quick. It's fly speed of real fast, like okay. Okay, we see a bunch of stuff. A bunch of many things. There's a dude who's threatening an old man and a alchemist something telekinetic something or other guy. I don't have Dimension Door yet because I'm not a good enough wizard. But there's certain tricks that are always fun. So we're gonna baleful polymorph the Clarg.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do it to Yemix, but okay.
Well,
Clark.
Yemix is scared. Funny, but Clarg is the one threatening.
Yep. All right. So he needs to make a fortitude save.
Fort save. You should be good at that.
You'd think. Does a 16 make it?
Hey, I think he looks like a little kitty cat.
The sword clangs to the ground. He was actually readying if Brennos approaches, not if
a bat casts a spell on
yeah,
him?
a bat casts a spell on him. All right, so the sword drops and he turns into a little cat. And does he think that he is a little cat?
Hey, look at the cat. Who's a little kitty cat? Who wants a really tough cat?
It purrs and rubs up against the old man. All right. Well, that's a thing, Brennos. Fuck, says Yemix in Goblin. Yemix is going to 5-foot step away from Brennos. Are you threatening him?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, and then he casts a spell.
Stop that. What spell is he casting? You're muted, Mark.
Dimension Door.
That is the spell, yes.
Get back here, you bastard.
He would have tried to disappear with Sildar, but that would have required a move, which would have provoked, so... Yeah, Yemix disappears.
Ah! Goblin!
You can hear them all outside, but that goblin got the fuck out of there.
GTA mode.
Yep. Amadeus and Agony are probably just moving up to see what's going on. The horrible, horrible trap. Okay, I think what happens next is a flurry of destroying goblins. The place isn't all that big, and apparently Cog and Brennos are brave enough to wander into here, even though they're squeezing at minus.
I'm a dwarf. I'll fight my hands and knees.
Nice. Do you kill all the goblins? Is my question.
Yes.
Cog, do you
Do
kill
we
all the
find-
goblins?
We find the slab, the second mold piece.
Are you killing goblins?
Cog is, yeah.
So yeah, Brennos is killing, Cog is killing, so they are dead.
Cogrim's outside. Did you find the other piece? Where's the second one?
I'm still looking. Where's the damn flyy one go away?
Okay. The pieces don't look like they would have fit through the entrance of this place, so you don't find the other piece in here. They might have been able to maneuver them through the water, but no, they didn't bring the mold.
They didn't go through the effort.
Nope.
I'll stabilize the old man. Just
Okay.
to...
Coughs a little bit. He's in and out of consciousness.
Sonny will go and will land on the old man and cast a healing spell on him.
Okay. His eyes flutter open. He noticed there's a bat and a cat. The cat's like trying to jump at Sunny. A playful way. He sits up. He shows you manacles. Like he's
That's your friend, and the cat's your pet.
all right.
He's got manacles.
Yep.
I've got an adamantine axe.
Okay, so
Hi.
Thank you, Brennos. He says,
You're alive.
You knew my name.
uh,
Who are you?
you actually know this man. His name is Sildar. He's he serves one of the dwarf lords.
Sildar, the fuck you doing down in the muck?
He's a ranger that typically doesn't get sent out like on jobs anymore. Like he helps a dwarvish lord by the name of Clegor de Veric.
That was Clegor.
Clegor, I think, is fine. He's in Brindle. You haven't happened to see one of the Rockseer brothers, have you?
Nay.
Rockseeker clan, you've heard of these three brothers. They're three prospectors.
I haven't seen the prospectors.
The three of them are out here working for Deverak, trying to find something. They failed to check in. And then
Leans over, picks up Clark the cat, and sticks it in Sildar's hands.
Oh, hello there. Hello there, kitten. Meow.
I think its name is Clark.
Clog. He's petting the cat. I'm surprised the goblins didn't eat you. They threatened to eat me. Well, they actually did, and he shows you a hand. They were going to send my ring finger to somebody, and then they got hungry. You notice that he's missing all four fingers on one of his hands.
Was he a bow ranger or an axe ranger or a?
He knew how to fight with both.
I can fix those for you.
Whoa. Hello there.
Hello.
I would much rather just to get out of this goblin place. I must smell dreadful.
Wouldn't know, but all right, let's go.
I didn't think anyone was going to find me here.
You know, if you're just gonna hang around being a bot, I'm not gonna acknowledge you.
I think he can't do it that many times, during the day. So, I think he's gonna stay as a bat for as long as he can. That's why he's not.
Brennos will lead Sildar out through the way where you don't have to squeeze.
Yep.
It's all a squeeze.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
all
sorry.
like you're kind of bent over. As you're...
Tiny murder hole.
Oh.
Where?
Hello. He said,
Hilda,
oh,
what are you doing here?
Thogram, I knew you'd be here.
Bloody hell! How long have they had you?
Oh. He looks sheepish. I'm guessing about a week.
Those bastards. Well, they've paid for it, haven't they?
You wouldn't happen to have any food, would you?
Yeah, of course.
I was going to pick up the mold piece and take it back to the cart.
I think they were feeding me some goblin dog dung. At least trying to, anyways.
It's all right. You're safe now. Make sure you get back.
He stops. He sees Slake Agony.
These are new friends. Don't worry. They helped us find this place. Do you happen to know of another cave?
Another cave?
Yes. Some place where they would keep other treasures.
Oh, that fucker got away when it go. The flyy one.
Sorcerer. Yes, he's still got another one of my templates.
Templates. I need to eat something, he says.
Yeah, of course. He'll lead him back to the cart.
The wagon? Yeah.
Yeah.
This
You,
this your thing? Can I break it?
if you break that, you will have a ton of shit coming down in your head. Please don't.
Just like picks up the thing and marches back to the wagon.
It's used to make weapons, non-magical weapons.
Yes, makes cannon shots. Specific type.
Yeah. Who's the old man?
It's a dwarven friend.
Ranger of a dwarf lord.
Yeah, he himself is human, but
He's a ranger of a dwarf lord.
yeah.
One of friend of ours. Ranger.
Yes, I am. Are you feeding him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He eagerly tears off a piece of bread and starts to chew on it. And
We have lots of steak.
yeah, that's right. That's right. He does eat weekly at first.
Could you, prestigitate the man? It's appreciated.
Yes, I am. Sorry, I haven't eaten in days. I am Sildar Hallwinter. I serve the great dwarf lord Deverak, Clegor Deverak. He says, and he, Barnabus, you recognize the name?
We know your lord well.
What meeting with your lord?
Also eating.
Yeah, apparently Barnabas is just hungry all the time.
Thirsty too. He pauses.
My lord told me that he was, he hired a scholar and a bunch of warriors. There's probably another name that was used, but he switched it to warriors. From Foundry. Are you the same?
We are. I am Professor Barnabas Darby, and these are my fellows.
Thank the gods, he says.
The bat is doing a little dance on the wagon, and then Sunny is now sitting on top of the wagon because he knows our mystery. Yes.
No, he knows the lord that has the mystery. Care to enlighten us?
I'm more interested in finding that other piece. It's time sensitive. So
How is it time sensitive?
I don't want the bastard to take it anywhere further. Lord,
Well, you best get looking. It's lunch.
can't rely on them for anything. Tell your
Bren-
lord that.
Brennos' locate object is still going, so he's going to try to walk past that cave entrance by enough distance so that he wouldn't pick up this one, and he might pick up the other one. Like he's wandering off into the woods.
If anybody wants to join us, we're gonna go search for the other piece.
All right.
Going the direction away from us, because I'm assuming it teleported away from the entrance.
Yep. Is anyone from the other group going?
Amadeus is joining them.
Okay.
Cog's still got a lot of spells running, so
And then Amadeus comes back with a bunch of dwarven gear.
Yeah, we don't have freedom of movement yet. We need to level first.
I don't know what you're missing. Some sort. It was the other half of that thing. Oh.
Don't mind them. They're doing more mundane things. Tell us about this lord.
Clegor Deverak.
Yes.
He's
you get to meet this man. He apparently has a mystery.
He does. I
So
really.
he's a very underdressed old man who's sitting above you with his robes. So
You were the bat.
Oh, yeah, let me, no offense, but your smell is nauseating, and he prestidigitates him clean.
Oh, thank you. You notice he's got a small cat as well. He's petting the cat and now feeding little bits of the meat to the cat, which is eating it.
who's a good little kitty? It's going to be a lot of this.
Was there a bugbear?
Not anymore.
Ah. I caught a bit of their conversation when the bugbear realized that I could understand a few of their goblin words. He struck me hard across the brow. I think the goblins are planning something.
I think the bugbear understands that you are the master now.
He seems confused a bit.
Who's that little kitty?
Well, what were they discussing?
Well, that little creature, Yemix, he is the, lead highwayman around here. His powers are quite terrifying.
Apparently he's quite good.
You killed him, right?
Sadly, I didn't make it in time, so.
I think they were complaining about it teleporting away or something, using magic to escape.
Well, Yemix, the little creature, he serves a bugbear, a chieftain by the name of, what was it? Groll? Yes, Chieftain Groll.
Groll.
I believe they're all part of the same group. They call themselves the Cragmaws.
Yeah, that's correct.
I believe they might be hiding out in an old castle, ruins nearby.
Do you know which general direction?
I know where the ruins are, yes.
He went that
The
way.
way that everybody went.
No, he kind of... It's actually far from here.
Okay, then there were no risk of them like wandering into like a giant tribe of like,
Nope.
oh god.
I heard them arguing that Chieftain Groll wanted the goblins of the Cragmaw to go to the castle, and Yemix wanted to stay and raid the roads. If you didn't kill Yemix, he might return to his master's side.
You might try. You want some bread? More bread. This is delicious.
Yeah, he does take it, and he eats the bread. As for the mystery, let's just say that the Rock Seeker clan, the three brothers, are out here trying to find something that was lost.
Treasure.
Sort of. I don't want to.
Treasure.
I don't want to spoil Deverak's Clegor Verak's surprise. I'm not too sure how much he intends to tell you, but I was sent out here because the Rock Seekers failed to, check in. As did...
There's a surprise. I know we shouldn't spoil the surprise.
As did the wizard. I was dispatched from Denovar, and these goblins, and Yemix overtook me.
All right. Who's this wizard?
Want names, do you?
The next question is going to be him going, I roll a 30 on my knowledge arcana. Who's this wizard?
His name is Iano.
Now, the knowledge arcana roll taking 10 is actually 50 something, but
You understand the general thrust of my statement.
he gets 30 on stuff he's not actually skilled in.
So the question is this wizard name level? This is almost how it gets phrased.
Yep, give me a second.
Which makes things really tough when you're up leveling modules, because they're like, no, he's like level 4. And then when you catch up to him, it's like, how does he have teleport? Like, well, he needed teleport for the story.
Yes. You know that Iarno is a wizard alchemist.
Yano's a talented one, him. Wizard and an alchemist, him.
Yes, he says. He looks at Barnabas. A crusty fellow, though.
Yeah, I know that.
Some of us don't.
He often brewed potions for Deverak.
Is he sort of house wizard?
Yes. He the place where they went, he did set up his shop there. He's kind of talking around specifics. We should very much go and see my lord. If it's only been a week, then he should still be in Brindle. That's where you were headed, right?
That is where we are headed, yes. We just sort of ran across some dwarves in trouble, and being the heroes that we are, decided to help them out.
Brennos and Thogram having trouble?
Oh, poor lad's got waylaid by goblins. What can you do?
He doesn't make fun of them, given where you spent the last week.
What is closer, Brindle or this castle place full of hobgoblins?
We're going to have to go a bit south of Brindle to reach this ruin. I believe it's how they derive their tribe name. The Cragmaw is an old keep, crumbled from long ago. Is it in a swamp? Says Ekony.
Good question.
No, he says.
Unfortunate.
Agony shrugs. Is it worth a
Are you
try?
familiar with the castle in the swamp? Keep in a swamp. A swamp castle.
Lots of castles around here. He thinks for a moment. Lord Dverak might know.
Well, I suppose we wait for the dwarves to come back from their fruitless chase. Or maybe they come back with your highwaymen.
So you know a bit about the dwarves in the area.
Yes.
What do you know about these brickhammers?
Brickhammers. Oh, a temperamental lot. We try to stay out of their way. I hope they aren't involved in this, but we have our suspicions that they are. I was to be sent to the place where they were supposed to all meet. The settlement where they're operating out of, these rock seekers. And wait, these dwarven brothers that went missing, they're in the same place as the Brickhammers? Not their ancestral home, no, but there is a group of unruly Brickhammers in the same settlement. Delve. Yes, I didn't say.
The other ones did.
Oh, well, yes. Yano was sent some time ago to Delve. We haven't heard back from him, and We haven't heard from the Rockseeker brothers either. They are searching for something, and I'm going to let the Lord tell you what it is.
Might there be a reward for their safe return?
Of course.
Barnabas looks at Slake and just nods. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Do you need a lift to Brindle?
I am much obliged, he says, and he
Does he need healing?
yes.
Barnabas casts a cure serious wounds on him.
Nice. Much better.
I think we're
Goblins.
also going to hit him with the lesser restoration.
Okay. You heal up Sildar. He thanks you for that.
He gets 20 hit points and whatever.
But an hour later, the guys return. They don't find any ping of this other half of the template.
I don't know where the fuck the guy went. He was over here and doing the thing. Dang it.
We found nothing.
Actually, give me a survival check. You guys are trackers, so give me a survival check.
Amadeus can aid automatically.
Automatic aid? Awesome. Fucking stuff like that. Who's the fudge? Alright, like it's that one spot where you mentioned door 2 that the stupid guy flies away. It's that one. Sorry, 37.
Some bitch.
Inquisitors are really good at
Okay,
hunting.
so you found this was to the south, about 400 feet away from the entrance to this place. You saw an indentation in the earth behind some rocks and things where the template was, and you find some goblin tracks on top of the rock, and it seems like the goblin might have flown away with the other half of the template.
So it was here, he took it, and fucker, brave little fucker, he actually went the other way. We went the wrong way. Fuck! We
I
cut
really enjoy killing him. I wrap his mouth around the end of the cannon and fire.
good use for a cannon.
Yes.
Alright, ugly one. How you doing?
I'm like,
You don't talk too much, jeez. Were you also tortured by human wizards?
he was actually. No, sorry. Actually, he was. Not wizard, but
Natures and gods don't make faces like that. Humans do.
you're damn right I can. I was like, it's cool. They don't know it's cool. No, put the rope away. Put
Hey. And you are happy to be in your little metal box? You don't seem...
I've accepted it. My story's a little different than Slake's. I already had my life. I died about 300 or so years ago.
Yeah, you and I should have a conversation, by the way, in private.
Who are you talking to? Sorry,
That's the cog.
So this is like the conversation for the people who went out running?
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
came
that's
back.
fine. You guys were heading back, and you
Oh, we
caught
came back?
you
Okay,
caught
yeah.
the end of it.
But you should have
Oh, the cog, you mean?
Yeah.
right to we think I went that way, and he's got the other bit. We found a rock where he was it dimensional door to.
Well, Cragmaw is that way. He kind of points to the south and to the west, and Brindle, he points to the west, is that way.
You're not fit to travel, so I guess we take you to Brindle.
I need to get both parts. No, sorry. I need to get both parts of that template.
Well, if it's going to the Cragmaw, then we go to the Cragmaw after we drop him off in the Brindle.
So it's not really going to cause much harm with half of it, is it?
It's absolutely useless with one half.
There we go. So if it's a junk, eventually they'll figure it out and they'll lose interest. We just have to find it.
You didn't find a suit of chainmail and a sword and a bow in that cave, did you?
Was it? What was the hobgoblin wearing?
The hobgoblin did drop a sword, so Sildar
Barnabus just looked up at him to spite the fact he was never in the cave. No. Goes back to the food.
yeah, Sildar saw the sword. He didn't pick up the hobgoblin.
It wasn't
or the bugbear sword. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing of particular import.
Well, Brindle is on the way to Delve. We should talk to Lord Verak before heading out to Delve. But if you're going to Cragmaw, it's either on the way to Brindle or we could go across country. There are some old trails and things. People used to live there.
So geography-wise, it's either on the way to Brindle, so we go to Cragmaw on the way to Brindle, or we go around and come back. So I think it's like we're going to the Cragmaw.
Yeah, basically, if you keep on following the road, you get to Brindle. If you head south, and he says there are some trails, you go to Cragmaw.
How hard is it to find?
It's a ruin. If you don't know where to look,
Knowledge geography, knowing the name of the place now.
Yeah.
I'll take 10 and get. I don't remember anymore. I'm actually trained in this.
I don't know.
34. I'll spend an inspiration point.
So, out of the wagon.
38.
38. Okay. Like, you don't know which trails to go down, but you know the vicinity of where this thing would be. He's also described it to you. So, yeah, Barnabus.
I've got a good idea how to get there.
Actually, why don't I open up the map and we can put some dots.
And if this guy wants weapons and armor, we have some in the wagon. Like, we could put some
Or
on.
you could just stay in the wagon. Just watch the wagon. That's your job.
So Sonny's like, "Oh, you want a sword and armor?" Okay.
BRB16, sorry.
And that Reaver's blade.
Okay, so
Cold iron longsword. Yeah.
So there's Denevar, and you were along the road to Brindle, and then I'm gonna put the little goblin.
Punch that goblin so hard.
So we're gonna call this the
Ow.
the goblin-hole. And then Cragmaw, he's saying south of Brindle.
Delve is way the hell out there. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna take the long way to Brindle.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, we're gonna long way to Brindle.
Execute him.
I think we might get lucky and get there before the goblin. Probably not. We're gonna take this ranger. He's gonna help guide the way, and I'm of the opinion that we should put some armor on him. Just don't be nude.
It's a loner. It's a loner. That's all he's getting.
It's fine. It's a loner. But we could loner him some stuff so like at least he kills something when he gets attacked.
Slake bought the adamantine breastplate that you could load him.
Well, we also have like +2 studded leather.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems to be fitting.
Like that's an appropriate thing. We got +2 studded leather, and then we have an assortment of like we have a masterwork mithril longsword, or we could give him like a +1 green steel longsword.
There we go. Here.
Like it's
enjoy the loner.
It's some loner gear, right? A loner seal, like a loner magic sword, a loner magic shield, and a loner set of magic armor.
Okay, he takes this stuff. And so it's studded leather +2.
Studded leather +2, a +1 green steel longsword.
Okay.
And a +1 arrow deflecting heavy steel shield.
All right. He is going to have to fight without the shield.
Okay, if he doesn't want the shield, we could give.
Buckler?
Well, we could also do like another, like a masterwork cold iron, or do we have a regular? No, masterwork cold iron dagger.
No, he's got no fingers to.
Oh, I understand the problem. I remember.
Yeah, he takes the longsword, and
okay, that's fine. Yeah, I forgot about the finger thing. we could rope it.
just tie the shield to his hand. No, he's fine.
Yeah.
He also says that he could drive the wagon if necessary, but I think Sonny trusts his own abilities over the old man missing fingers.
And we'll introduce the old man to Mistra, and Mistra will be told not to eat the cat.
Okay, all right. one tough kitty.
There was a hiss in the night.
The 44, something like, the 48 hit point cat.
That's where the whole legend about 9 lives of the cat came from.
Yep. All right, so your weird train has picked up more folk, and are you camping here, or are you heading out right away? It was morning, and then you went off the road. It's probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon at this point.
We'll probably get ourselves at least go back to the road, right?
Okay.
So we'll get back to the road area. We'll go back to the old stone hut that was made before.
That works.
Sure, I'll just go.
I know of a place where we can stay. It's really homey inside.
I'll just go back to the forest road then.
A little rock dome.
Barnabus cooks supper because he wants to try a dwarven recipe and wants the opinion of actual dwarves.
Okay. Is it any good?
We will see. Not really. 25. Well, 25 is pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, the dwarves enjoy some dwarvish home cooking.
Does it need more salt, pepper this evening?
Could be a little more bitter.
You notice that Slake and Agony do not eat.
Slake and Cog.
Slake and Cog, sorry. Yeah. The old man also doesn't eat very much.
We filled him full of bread and jerky.
No, I'm talking about Sonny.
Oh yeah, no, Sonny didn't. Sonny will sample,
yeah.
But it's like a bite. It's like taste the gravy. Oh, that's what it tastes like. I don't like pooping. I just choose not to do it anymore.
Woe to what?
Didn't he pay that price?
Woe to whatever creature comes across this party and thinks that they can do something bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, after having cleared out the local goblin problem and camping not but a few miles away from their little hideout, nothing comes around to bother you. You do hear in the middle of the night, you are awakened if you were sleeping or if you were on watch, you do hear the what sounds like a griffin in pain, like it just sort of like cawing out in pain.
If Sonny is on watch during that period, he will try to go, like, he'll make an attempt to find the wounded hippogriff.
Cog, Slake, are you letting Sonny wander off in the night?
Cog will go with him.
Okay.
Bring Mistra with us with a hunk of cow, like a hunk of old rotty cow.
Oh yeah, it does look like it does look like something has been eating the cow, but it might be complaining that you guys are too close. Or
we're gonna bring a hunk of cow with us.
All right. You don't find it too far away. You can kind of wander up past the ruins of the wagon. Oh, good times. And
Wagon fucking bricks.
you do see it. It's landed. It looks like one of its wings is injured. It's full of muck.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
It backs away a little bit. It sees Mistra, and Mistra sees it.
Okay. Oh, it's all right. Sonny's gonna basically, we'll have the meat here, and then have Cog and Mistra move back and try to like lure the griffin over.
Okay, it looks at the meat, looks at you, looks at the meat, looks at you. Give me a diplomacy check, not a handle animal.
Okay.
You can add 2 for bringing it food.
Tasty num nums.
Yeah. Food in his hands and food on his feet.
All right. The 27.
Okay,
Sorry, 29. I forgot to add the 2.
Cautiously comes over.
Okay.
It slowly takes the meat and then snatches it.
Okay.
It stands there and is eating the meat in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to step forward very slowly.
You can see where where a axe did a great amount of damage to the creature.
We're gonna.
It looked like it was also burned.
Shaking his head. We'll cure Scarius it, which people like hutsy about, but like the surprise round is cure Sirius. Haha! I got you.
It looks at you and it kind of pokes at its wound a little bit. It actually kind of understood what you did and shows you another wound.
Okay. I will cure Sirius again.
Hey, it like not quite. It nips at your hand a little bit. Like it's still. It's not like well trained, but Sonny, you're starting to believe that this thing actually has an intelligence greater than a horse. Like it's actually a smart creature.
Oh, you're a good boy. Just misunderstood. You can follow us around if you'd like, or you can be out here if you need help. Let me know. We'll try.
Hey, it picks up whatever meat it didn't finish eating, and it flies off. letting out a keen call. Mister immediately comes up to you when the bird flies off.
Oh, you're still my favorite, Mister. Don't worry.
You notice Mister looking at the griffin flying off.
Airwalk is the next thing's going on. Like, will we upgrade her bedazzled horseshoes? There'll be airwalk.
She
horseshoes.
flaps her little vestigial wings.